Again, it reminds me of another story. You learn through life's hard knocks. And as an HR manager, oftentimes you encounter situations where you end up making some hard trade offs. I remember one instance when we went through the Great Recession, we actually had to cut a lot of costs. And me and the CEO and made sure that we cut out every conceivable cost, right? Some of them big ticket items, some of them really small ticket items. One of the items we cut off was, of course, fruits in the office, but another one was flowers. We cut off all flowers in the office. It's going to save us about $700 a month. But in times like this, we need to set an example, and every penny counts. So we cut off flowers. And this happened on a Wednesday, and I was coming back to the office on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, I didn't see flowers. Friday, I saw flowers back. And on Monday, I saw the flowers back again. And this time I got very furious. I said, how dare the organization defy our instructions of not having flowers? We are cutting costs. We need to show the world that we are tightening our belts. And what ended up happening was I told my assistant, bring the person who's guilty. And 2 hours later, she brought me the person, a tiny lady who was our janitor. So Tony is her name. So Tony came into the room, and I asked Tony, didn't you read the memo? Didn't you see the fact that we are cutting costs? And how dare you ask the florist to bring the flowers again? She paused for a minute, thought about it, and looked at me in my eye and said, actually, those are not flowers from the florist. These are flowers from my home. I bought them. And the reason I bought them is I know that the company is going through a very tough phase. I know that you folks are working very hard. And I thought the least I can do is put those flowers so that sometimes, if you have the time, if you have a minute, you can stop and smell the flowers. Because what is flowers? It's a symbol of hope. And I thought I'll give you a little bit of a boost by putting those flowers so that you have hope and you need it. She walked away with that statement. I never felt more ashamed in my life, because I know we have to cut things, we have to manage our budgets and whatnot, but the symbols of hope and motivation that people look for need to be there, because without that, there is no life. Without heart, a leader is a tyrant, right? So I think for us to be effective leaders, the lesson I learned from Tony was you got to be a better human first before you're a better leader.